I came to Liverpool without my memory stick, so I don't have my PowerPoint presentation, and right now I cannot. Oh, very good. I thought it cannot be happening. I have my stone, thank you very much. Thank God for paper. Thank God for paper. Right. I'm just going to share with you the last bit of our scripture reading this morning, which is Mark 1 verse 29. Upon leaving the synagogue, Jesus entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Now, Simon's mother-in-law was in bed with a fever, and immediately they told Jesus about her. Jesus went over to her, took her by the hand, and helped her up. And the fever left her, and she began to serve them. Now, in a week I read a dramatization of this story. So I'm not going to do the whole thing, but there is a part that I want, and obviously there's a bit of license, but I just want to read it to you as a starting point for our discussion this morning. This is the mother of Simon Peter speaking, the one who was healed. Okay? The minute he reached for my hand and raised me up, I could feel the fever leave my body. I was healed. Whole. I was in awe. This Jesus was just like the Messiah that we all had been waiting for. He had the power to heal, the authority to teach, and the presence of God. Immediately I joined my daughter in serving our guests. Astonished by my new strength and energy, I felt I had been healed to serve. Not just dinner that night, but serve this Jesus in a way that would further his ministry. Little did I know how much I would serve him in the days to come. It wasn't until years later that I realized that I was the first woman that Jesus healed. I was a nobody in society. I was devalued by those who had authority. Yet Jesus saw me as a daughter of God. My physical illness was not a complicated one, but in this relatively minor healing, I became one of his devoted followers. To this day, I believe that I was healed to serve. What a testimony. This story is repeated in 3 of the Gospels. And it might not seem like much, but then it's sometimes in the little things that Christ can be most glorified. Get my song. This morning, the question this morning is, do we need the divine healing that Jesus can bring? Do we need healing today? Our world is full of sick people. Do you know any sick people? Yeah? The hospitals are full of them. And there are waiting lists. I don't know, going for years of sick people. There are also people who are emotionally sick. There are people who are mentally sick and spiritually sick. There's some of us today, I firmly believe a church is a hospital. I don't know if it's just because I cut my teeth on hospitals, but the church is for sick people. The church is for those who need healing. And so I want you to think today about the ways that you and I could possibly need to be healed of Jesus, this great healing, this divine healing that we need. Just in a week, I was told by a young man who we've been friends with now for just over 2 years. He came to here on a working holiday visa, and he wasn't keen to go back, but he had to. And what he did was he hadn't found a job yet back home, and he had a few months ago been invited to be part of some investment scheme with some relative of his. They sent him forms, he signed the forms, he paid over a large sum of money, And he thought, well, that's okay. So when I get home, then at least there's going to be a little bit of something for me when I get home. So even if I don't get a job straight away, there's going to be something for me. That was the one thing that happened. The other thing that happened was that an uncle said to him, well, my boy, when you come back, you've gone to England, you need to buy a house. So when you come back, you've got a house as an investment. Don't worry if you don't live in there. There'll be plenty of tenants. And so the uncle said, I will help you. And the uncle got him a house. He's never seen the house, but he signed the papers now foolishly. But where's the house? When he finds out the house is far away from everything. Not something for a young man to buy. But the uncle whom he trusted went off with a commission of the sale. And the other thing about the investment that he made, when he got back, when he realized that he wasn't going to get a job as soon as he thought he would, he called up the company. He had the paperwork. He called up the company. He said who he was, and he just wanted to check the situation with this investment. And they said to him, I'm terribly sorry, but we don't seem to have you listed as one of our investments. Can you imagine how he felt? This was not even by a stranger. This was his sister's husband. And isn't that how we feel sometimes, betrayed by people we love? Maybe in relationships, maybe just in things like this, where people are not quite as honest as we would like them to be. And the world is full of it, isn't it? The world is full of it. We feel betrayed, we feel unworthy and inadequate sometimes, with worry, unforgiveness even, can make us very, very sick. By the way, if you are harboring anything against anyone, please get over it. You know what? They don't care. You're making yourself sick. They don't care. You might be crushed by recent happenings. Everybody here happy with the money? Yeah? The money growing and growing? Oh! Money's not growing and growing. Money's getting less and less and less and less. And the little that you do have is buying less and less and less. So I guess that's not a thing for us to be too happy about, is it? And it can make us really, really sick. Even the people who have lots of money don't have lots of money. So, what about the spiritual life? Every time I do surveys and speak to people, I discover that people want to have a better spiritual life. Whatever you see at the moment, we always say, I want to have a happier, I want to have a better, fuller, deeper spiritual life. I want to read my Bible more. I want to pray more. I want God to speak to me, and I want to hear Him speak to me, and I want to do what God wants me to do. I really, really do. I do. And then you look at your life and you say, oh my word, I'm not doing that. So, what can we do? We started this morning with a story on healing. Sorry, I'm just checking my time. So, basically we see, what are our symptoms? What are our symptoms of sickness? When we think of the lady in the story, she had a fever, right? She had a fever. Sometimes we feel like we've got a fever, isn't it? The woman who touched the hem of his garment, what were her symptoms? She'd been bleeding for 12 years, I think it is. She's been bleeding for 12 years. And since that can be a lifetime, and it feels sometimes like you're just suffering and it's just not getting better, and it's just like a whole lifetime. Jesus cast out healed the lepers. That was obvious, wasn't it? So obvious that they had to hide. Sometimes the sickness that we have is obvious, and sometimes nobody knows. And very often the ones that nobody knows about is the ones that are the most painful. Because we're afraid when we say something, what is it going to be the reaction? So are we all satisfied that in this world we kind of all sick. Even if when we go to the doctor and say, well, there's nothing wrong with you, we are sick. How did we get to be this way? Was it always like this? No. Is this what God wants for us? Definitely not. We're told that in the beginning, God walked with Adam and Eve, so they didn't have a problem with not being able to communicate with Him. They didn't have a problem with not being able to hear Him above all the noise of life. We told He walked with them in the cool of the evening, He communed with them, He spoke with them. How great wouldn't that be? You know, sometimes, I don't know about you, but I kind of have to scramble around. You said time and time, but we always have to scramble to make time, to get the time, to spend that quality time with my Savior. But then I know also that when I do, it's wonderful and amazing, because it always is wonderful and amazing when we do what God wants us to do.
Amen.
So, what happened? There they were walking in the cool of the evening, listening to what God has to say, telling Him about their day, and then sin happened. Sin happened. Was God still there, wanting to be close? Yes. He's always wanting to be close, but what happened? Our sin separates us. We do something wrong, and then we withdraw. And this is what's been happening. This is what's been happening for such a long time. Have you ever felt on a day that God is really far away?
Yes.
Anybody here? I want to share with you this morning. I don't know how much of the story I'm going to tell, but I will allow the Spirit. I'm going to share with you a moment in my life when I realized, I can't say that I felt before, but I realized that I had slipped away from in prison. It was about 25 years ago, just a long time ago. But I've been brought up in the church, done the Pathfinder, Sabbath school, and up the mountain, down the mountain, things. And then like so many Adventist young people, I get too big for my boots, right? And I do not see the value in what I have been given, what I've been born into, and God needs to work with me. Now, I found myself at that time I told myself, well, I wasn't doing anything wrong. The only thing that I wasn't doing was I wasn't going to church, because I didn't think it was very important. I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't doing drugs, I wasn't doing anything, because I just didn't never feel to me. And I fooled myself to think that, well, you're a good person. Yes? You don't do all of those things, you don't get drunk, you don't do all these things. But I was in a relationship that was not good for me. Yeah? But I was a good person. So I thought, yes, so I thought, I'm okay, I'm good. I'm not one of those bad people. But like so many times, we get ourselves into situations and we don't see the big picture. We just, I'm saying I'm good, yes, I'm good, I'm fine. Okay. And I remember one day I was living at my brother's house, and I was just busy in the house, and I opened my mouth. But I've always been singing. I'm singing from when I was a little girl, and it's now I realize it was actually quite an important part of my life. Who I was, who I am. I sing. Whether anyone listening or not, I sing. It just makes me happy. And that day, I opened my mouth to sing. And I don't remember what hymn it was, but I wanted to sing this hymn which was in my head. And the most frightening thing happened to me. I could not mouth the words. And it was as if someone had taken a big stick and hit me on the head. Because when I was little, my mum used to always tell me, you don't have to be scared. So I remember one day I asked her, won't the devil get me? I remember saying that. She said, "Oh, you don't have to worry about that," she said. "If you're afraid," this was when I was really little, okay? "If you're afraid that the devil's going to get you, you just sing to Jesus," she said. Because when you sing to Jesus, when you sing for Jesus, several of the angels don't like it. They close their ears, they run away, they can't stand it when you sing to Jesus. So, don't worry about it. And then I was, little girl, dum-da-dum-da-dum, off I go, I'm singing to Jesus. Good girl. And here I'm an adult, and I cannot say the words. I don't know if I can explain to you how this impacted me at that moment. All I can remember is that I heard my mother's little story, little thing. "Oh, don't worry, no problem. Just sing to Jesus, and the devil can't get you." And I couldn't sing to Jesus because it wouldn't come. I knew it because I knew the hymn, but it wouldn't come from my throat. I went down on my knees and I cried before the Lord because I realized that without noticing it, with all my being good and okay and not doing all those bad things, I slipped away. He was still there because on that day, he saved my soul.
Amen.
On that day, he said, "It's okay." And on that day, I said, "God, if I can sing to Jesus again, I won't stop."
Amen.
Honestly, I sing to Jesus.
Amen.
Because I was sick. If I'd gone to a doctor, he would have said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with you." Okay? I married the doctor, and he always told me there's nothing wrong with you. But the doctor would have said there's nothing wrong with me. Jesus knew that I needed to be healed.
Amen.
He knew that I had to come home. He knew. And so this morning, sorry, I didn't mean to cry. It just always gets me this story because I could have stayed there and I wouldn't have known that I'd slipped away. I would not have known. But I just thank God that He somehow made me want to sing a song that day.
Amen.
And I'm glad that I couldn't sing it on that day. Because otherwise I would have sung it and I would have sung it out loud and thought, "Oh, you see there, I'm not bad. I can sing to Jesus." But I couldn't. Anyway, the thing is, He wants to heal us.
Amen.
He wants to heal you and He wants to heal me. And our time is nearly up this morning, but I want to encourage you this morning. I want to ask that you think about the ways in which you can be healed. You need to be healed this morning. You need to allow God to work in your life. My message this morning was entitled "Healed to Serve." So it's not just that He makes us whole. When He heals us, He was speaking this morning of the Great Commission, and I just thought, oh my word, there we go. What does it say? What does it say? When he saves us, we need to sit down and do nothing? No, we need to get up. When Simon's mother-in-law was healed, she got up. She didn't say, "Well, I've been lying down for the last 3 days. I think I'll just have another day." No, she got up and she started serving. That was physical serving. She helped the guests in the house. But she also realized that there was another kind of service. And that is the service that we are called to. We're called to it as men, as women, as children. If you disappeared from your neighborhood, would anyone notice? If you disappeared from your church, would anyone notice? In that, is there something that you do? Is there some way that you help out that will be missed if you are not there? So we are called to serve. We are called to serve our fellow man. We don't have to go away as missionaries. We don't have to be preachers. We don't have to stand on pulpits and proclaim all sorts of wonderful messages. We have been given a mission field. When we live in our home, our children, in our community, our neighbors, if we go out and work every day, there's our colleagues at work. Do they know that you're a Christian? Do they know? Does anyone know? Sometimes all we need is a healing hand of our Master. I'm going to close this morning with a story. I think it's a poem of just a poem. You might know it, but it tells me of one thing that we need, the thing that we need to get us to serve. We know that we can be served. We can serve after we are healed. What is the thing that we need? What did Jesus say to the woman who touched the hem of his garment? Your faith has made you whole. So we need to believe that Jesus Christ is the one who can heal us. We need to believe. We need to feel his name. I wonder if you can turn with me to Malachi. If somebody read for me Malachi 4 verse 1. The last book of the Old Testament.
The Lord says, the day is coming when the arrogant, the proud, and every evildoer will burn up as quickly as straw in a furnace. The day is coming when the whole world will be on fire. No one who is wicked will survive, including the one who is the root of all sin, and his helpers who are his branches. Yeah.
Read for me James 5 verse 14.
Are any of you sick? Call the elders of the church and ask them to pray for you. They'll anoint you with oil and call on the name of the Lord to heal you.
Amen. If you are sick, the best thing that you can do, I didn't even know it when I didn't, fall on your knees and pray. It's waiting there. And then, when we are restored to him, when we are there where he wants us to be, he can do amazing things with us. Because that's his plan in the first place. There's nothing that he wants to withhold from you and I. I'm going to read for you just passages for the touch of the Master's hand. Because maybe you and I just need that touch this morning. That was inspired, and the auctioneer thought it scarcely worth his while to waste much time on the old violin. But he held it up with a smile. What am I bidding you folks? He cried. Who'll start the bidding for me? $1? $1? Then 2. Only 2? $2. And who'll make it 3? $3. Going once, going twice. $3. But no, from the back of the room, far back, a grey man came forward and he picked up the bow. Then, wiping the dust from the old violin and tightening the loose string, he played a melody sweet and pure, as sweet as caroling angels sing. The music ceased, and the auctioneer, with a voice that was quiet and low, said, "What am I bid for the old violin?" And he held it up with a bow. $1,000? Who'll make it 2? 2,000. And who'll make it 3? 3,000. Once, 3,000 twice. And going, gone. Said he. The people cheered, but some of them cried, "We don't quite understand. What changed its worth?" So came the reply, the touch of the Master's hand.
Amen.
And many a man with life out of tune and battered and scarred with sin is auctioned cheap to the thoughtless crowd, much like the old violin. A mess of pottage, a glass of wine again, and he travels on. He's going once, going twice. He's going and almost gone. But the Master comes. My Jesus comes. And the foolish crowd never quite understand the worth of a soul and the change that's wrought by the touch of the Master's hand.
Amen.
My prayer for you this afternoon is that your life will be touched by the Master's hand. That He will make sweet, beautiful melodies that can soothe the souls of others, that can lift their hearts, that can bring glory and honor to His name. As you realize that you are here to serve all these people and those people out there. May God bless you as you seek healing this afternoon. I'm going to ask that if there's anybody here this morning who feels that they need the healing touch of Jesus, that they need the touch of the Master this afternoon, that you stand with us and say a word of prayer, a prayer of healing this afternoon. Almighty God, you are most powerful, Lord. You are greater than anything that we can imagine. Lord, you have made everything that there is, everything that there was, and everything that there will be. Lord, we cannot comprehend your greatness. We cannot see what it is that you can see. And Father, sometimes it's difficult for us to see that which you have placed within us. But Lord, we want to trust you this morning. We want to place our feeble hands, Lord, our weak, sick lives, we want to bring before you this morning, Father, that you may touch us. That you will heal us, Lord. Heal us from our infirmities. Heal us from the pain that we feel, Lord. Heal us from the inadequacy that we feel. And heal us, Lord, to serve you with a heart that is full of gratitude, love and joy. Lord, may we understand that even when we step out of your will, Lord, when we, through our own disobedience and bad choices, when we end up in bad places, Lord, you still love us.
Amen.
And you want to heal us and restore us to a place where we can flower and blossom and bloom, Lord, for the good of your kingdom. And so this morning, Father, I ask that as we are standing before you, Lord, you know the needs, you know everything about us, Lord. And I just pray that your hand will touch us this morning. We love you, and we ask that as we go into this new week, Lord, that we will turn our faces always to you, that your sun will shine on us, and that we will indeed be healed to serve. Amen.
Amen.
In chapter 10, assisting our closing hymn, hymn number 337, which is 337, meditation 10.